right, so yeah, first thing we're starting off with totally isn't my second time trying because my computer bricked up. My computer got hard. It saw some of the tutis, but Visual Effects Pro professional artist says the Minecraft movie quote will get better, but it looks like that for a reason, and it'll be expensive to fix. Now I'm not a professional. I will say I'm not a professional VFX artist, but I do have experience in the VFX field. Maybe a bit limited, but I do have experience in the VFX and general editing field. And we're gonna see what this dude is talking about. Cause off of this headline, sorry for that in your ear, but off of this headline, I think bro is capping. I think the nigga's talking bullshit, but let's read the article. Let's see the quote. A VFX artist has spoken out over fan concerns about the recent Minecraft movie teaser and says due to special effects choices, the clip is supposed to look that way, but it will take a lot of work to fix it. So they released some bullshit and they know it. That's the first thing I hear. Okay, let's look at the actual quote. I'm like 99% sure that what you see is just slap comps, and what that means is that it's straight from the farm, slap it together and go. Nigga, what? Said VFX Pro Valentina S Guru from TikTok. I don't know this dude's qualifications. Let's look him up. Copy. All right. Let's see. Okay. Is known for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Rings, Family Plan, and the Marvels. Okay, so he worked on some pretty large projects. Okay, so bro got a resume. So what he's saying, it may just be a sensationalized headline where they make it sound like he's fucking stupid, but the whole time bro is spitting, they just said it badly, and because they trying to get clicks and whatnot. Said VFX Pro on TikTok. We do this for temporary edits so that the edits look better. But the problem though is that it often looks like this, and then the studio goes and puts it in a trailer. A slap comp is a very rough initial composite of a design that is usually used to test out different scenes or to help studios visualize a final output way. Okay, it says a page not available, so I'm gonna just go trust me bro mode on the article. But if what he's saying is true, what he's basically saying is that wasn't the final version. That was the draft that we said this is just so y'all get an idea of what we want this shit to look like. And y'all, for some stupid ass reason, decided to go and show that to everybody. Now motherfuckers don't have faith in a movie that they otherwise would have if you showed them the actual fucking beat. That's basically what I'm getting from this. The good news is that if S.Grow is right, let me stop. But if what was his first name? Because I definitely can't pronounce that. Valentina. The good news is that if Valentina is right, the teaser is by no means a final product, but rather a mock-up. Which, yeah, that's what I said. This will be relief for Minecraft fans who have been besides themselves trying to work out whether the trailer is supposed to look as unfinished as it is. That filler paragraph. However, the bad news is that the artist goes on to say how the use of a slap comp in a teaser trailer is probably down to bad planning. If they had planned it right, it would have been a DMP digital matte painting. Now it's a complete VFX shot. Basically, the shot is replaceable. Cause it is a bunch of yappage. Goes on and says how it looks like the cast was filmed in studio lighting, which is another reason why they look so out of touch with the VFX background. Okay, basically more shit. Okay, here we go. This is what we need to read the solution. The project will either have to go through a lot of reshoots with a practical set. So for those of you who aren't too familiar with how filming for movies and whatnot goes, basically practical effects are king, practical effects are god, practical effects are better than VFX, because VFX sometimes, like, there's things about VFX that the VFX team can't plan ahead for, and there's certain things that the VFX team can't plan ahead for, So basically it's certain stuff, like for example, if you've ever looked on YouTube and looked in like the film buff space, there's a lot of videos talking about why air fights don't look that good once you take a second to really think about it. Like with superheroes that are flying and stuff like that, in terms of like VFX, not so much animation, but more so like live action VFX. VFX are really hard to nail down and really hard to get right, whereas practical effects and on the other hand, we have more history of working with practical effects. Like for example, the way that explosions look in movies don't look like that at all. That's manufactured, that's fake. Explosions in real life don't look like how they do in the movies. So that's a more researched and more well-known field, whereas VFX, that basically was invented like 20 years ago, let's say, because everything before the Matrix is more so practical effects. It's mostly practical effects, and because the VFX they did have look shitty. So it really, that didn't come about until the Matrix in the early 2000s, late 90s, whatnot, and even then it was kind of ass. But nowadays you could go on YouTube, find you a tutorial and get it popping. But let's read on. VFX, where artists will have to render grass, light placement, and more. Design problems aside, a lot of this will probably get better. It all looks very early stages to me, adds S.Grow, aka Valentina, concluding that it will be expensive, air quotes, to fix this. Yeah, because you gotta hire all these VFX artists to come back in and fix the shit that, like he said, was probably just a, yo, this is just a concept of art type thing. The upcoming project, officially titled a Minecraft movie, okay, that's for tags and stuff like that. Basically what they're saying is let them cook. Don't dismiss the movie for the shitty VFX. Now, on an art style wave, I will say they were bugging the fuck out. I really don't know what made them go with this. Like you remember that clip where Tyler the Creator was on Hot 97 and Funk Flex, he was saying all those pause ass bars, and Funk Flex was like, yo, what made you go with that verse? That's basically what he's saying. He's saying basically like everybody's like, yo, what made you go with that verse? And that verse is not the real verse. Let's say let's say hypothetically speaking, the verse was edited. TYL Tyler Funk. No, probably. Yup, Funk Flex freestyle. Like basically what they're saying is, this is a situation. Let's say that let's pretend that Tyler's verse was imaginary and made up.
I came free ride.
let's pretend that Tyler's verse is completely made up and manufactured, and that's not his final verse. Basically, everybody had this reaction to what he's saying potentially isn't even how it's gonna look.
What made you go with that verse?
I don't.
What made you go with that verse?
I got a little cousin. When I die, he'll probably take my state. Always tell him being self and always strive to be great.
So basically, that's everybody's reaction. They laughing and going, what the hell is this? To what's not even a final draft. But this is what I always say. I personally think it's stupid to judge somebody off of their first impression, but not everybody thinks like me. Your first impression matters a lot. Your first impression really matters in terms of public perception. Unless it's a drastic turnaround like what happened with the Sonic movie, nah, bruh. You can keep that shit. All right. Anyway, NVIDIA and AMD now have new gaming GPU rival from China. Oh, this one I wanted to throw into Grocky Boy. Please, as you summarize. Did I spell it right? Oh, I spelled it right. Hey, in 5 or less bullet points. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be trying not to type slow, but it is what it is. All right, here's a summary based off the information available up to oh, I keep forgetting to not read that part. My dumbass. Performance change comparison. The long sun a fucking yo. The Linktr.ee, the Long Sun GPU, is reported to match the performance of NVIDIA's 2080, RTX 2080, which is a high-end GPU when it launched in 2018. God damn. Improvement over the predecessor, it represents a significant leap from the previous, all those fucking numbers, GPU, which claims being up to 10 times faster, aiming to offer a substantial performance upgrade with the GPU lineup. Despite its performance claims, there's uncertainty about its DirectX 12 support, which might limit its effectiveness. If it doesn't support DirectX 12 in 2024, what the fuck is we doing? That means this GPU might age terribly, but I don't know. Which increasingly common market position. This is more so what I wanted information on. While it positions Long Sun as a new contender in the GPU market, which is what I wanted to mostly talk about without nerding out, basically keep your eye on this shit. It's a pretty good GPU coming out of China. Keep your eye on this shit. The Chinese gaming market is going to get a strong ass foothold, because before, most of the world's gaming market was mostly dominated by America and Japan. Yo, fucking China is going crazy. Oh, and they mentioned Black Myth Wukong. Hold on. And modern gaming is increasingly common. However, it's suggested to be capable of running games like Black Myth Wukong with DirectX 11. So yeah, if you were to buy this GPU right now with no DirectX 12 support, unless they add it in the future, if it caps out at DirectX 11 support, that means that this CPU is going to age horribly, and whoever buys this is going to basically buy into a bad investment. While it positions as a new contender in the GPU market, especially within China, and China is a very strong market. Keep in mind, how many people live in China? I think it's like 2 billion. P-E-O-P-L-E. How many people live in China? Ah, shit, I forgot to upload the fucking clip to the live. I'm gonna try and do that in the background while I talk. Oh, nigga, when in the morning, the fuck? Hold on, let me send this text. Oh, that's right, I gotta turn on my fucking share and all that shit. Okay, Bluetooth. Alright. As of the last day update, China's population was approximately 1.4 billion people. So keep in mind, what the fuck? Did it get rid of everything I just said? What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Okay, so as of my last update, which is Grok, China's population was approximately 1.4 billion people. So keep in mind that China has a very, 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 very strong say in the market when it comes to games and things of that nature. Wait, let me check this 1 second. Those are unedited clips. All right. Let me go into CapCut and export those real quick. Thought I was gonna have more time before stream and whatnot, before I had to do this, but whatever. I hater. But anyway, as I was saying while I do this in the background, yeah, China has a very strong say in the technology market, as well as other countries that are very densely populated. For example, India, like in terms of the gaming market, a lot of people don't know it, but mobile games in India go stupid. So if you really want to get a foothold in the mobile gaming market, or you want to understand who are like the big players in the mobile gaming market, just look over at India and see what the fuck they're playing, basically. Anyway, future prospects with the internet, future GPUs like the blah indicate a push towards more competitive GPU solutions. Yeah, because right now the GPU market is like a two-party system, kind of. It is very, very, very dominated by fucking NVIDIA and AMD. Like, if you're going to shop for a GPU right now and you're not getting a NVIDIA, even if it's an AMD, you're fucking crazy, number one. Number two, it's kind of like a no-brainer to either get NVIDIA or worst case scenario, a Radeon, aka an AMD. So to have another competitor in that space, I love to see it. Because you know what competitors do? Competitors help keep prices down and keep quality up. So as a person who lives in a capitalist society, who grew up with a capitalist mindset, I love to see competition. Competition makes it so that everybody has to do their best because I can always buy somebody else's shit. Potentially aiming to reduce dependency on foreign technology in the Chinese market. However, real world performance and adoption will depend heavily on software support and driver optimization. As with every type of GPU, which is one of the reasons why I say you're fucking crazy if you buy a Radeon graphics card, because it's hard to get that shit to work. Imagine using a Radeon graphics card on Linux. GG's, nigga, you're gonna go through hell making that shit work. Now, hold on. Let me get the music out, cause y'all know what time I'm on. GameStop makes a surprise profit